A lot of good things that I saw tonight. Really proud of our guys of how they, it's as close to a complete 40 minutes as we've had in a while. I thought individually Chucky, Max, and John were really good on Tyson Walker, who's a terrific player. That Tyler and Gilmore did a good job on Malik Hall. And then obviously offensively, we shared the ball, we moved it. Excuse me. To have only 6 turnovers, and obviously AJ was the basket looked like the ocean to him. So, but all in all, really, a good team win, and proud of how they competed from start to finish. Questions?
Jeff in the back. I don't know if you said anything at halftime, but the other night against Minnesota, they came out, started the second half, and really jumped on you guys. That did not happen tonight, and you guys extended. Did you have any discussions like that at halftime?
There always is. There always is. I mean, it's every halftime we talk about the first 5 minutes, and making sure we're coming out, and it doesn't take us a while to warm up.
It was obviously a big offensive night for AJ Storr, but how important was that he did it? How important was that he did it with efficiency? The past couple games, I think he was shooting under 40% from the field.
Yeah, I thought he took better shots tonight. Got to the free throw line early, which always is a key to help you get in rhythm. And start, feeling good about the ball coming off your hands and going in and stuff. And he was aggressive, attacked when he needed to. I thought our guys found him in some good spots too, and he obviously made plays, and he's figuring things out, and his teammates are doing a really good job of correcting him when things go a little awry, and continue to support him and make sure he doesn't lose his aggressiveness when we have to make some corrections.
Go ahead.
Coach, defensively or offensively for Michigan State, they only shot 41% inside the arc. How much of an emphasis was that, and what did you kind of see from your defense in how they were able to limit Michigan State inside the paint?
Yeah, I mean, they put pressure on you, and they've gotten better at, just looking at from when we played them in December. They've been getting a lot of stuff at the rim. So we're just trying to keep, like any team, you're trying to keep them out of your paint, keep the ball out of the paint off dribble drives, be better in ball screens. That we were better in the second half. First half we got caught low a couple times, got caught going under way too low, and allowed the ball to get downhill, and then the big is playing 2-on-1 with the roller. So I thought we were better, defensively. And they had shot the three better. 6 for 14, but I thought they had to work for the most part. Had to work. We won in transition in the first half. So I think all in all, I'm sure I'll find things on film, but we made them work for shots.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg. Chucky just told us a couple minutes ago, his focus tonight was really just taking Tyson Walker out of the game, doing whatever needed to win. How has that been so representative of his mindset this season, and how does that reflect kind of the whole team as well?
Yeah, I think, he defensively, obviously, we've seen that before, how impactful he can be. He really, and Tyson's so quick, and they have him in ball screens, coming off ball screens, so you have to really, stay alert. You can't fall asleep with him. And I thought, when he got a little tired, Max did a good job on him too, and John even had him there in the second half for a little bit. So, Chucky's, as I've said before, the consummate team player, and he's a winner. And he just wants to make sure. I was happy to see the last shot go in of his, because he deserved that just from how he's been playing, and I know the scoring is down, but the winning is up. So that's a good trade-off.
Michael.
Even though the shooting numbers had been down a little bit for AJ, he still was able to make plays the last couple games and
Right.
obviously score. Is that a different element that this team has, that type of player that last year's team didn't have?
Yeah, I think, it's that, plus it's the experience of the guys that came back, plus it's the other newcomers, specifically John and Nolan that have come in, and, it was deeper. I've said that many times, it's just deeper and have more weapons. We can roll guys in and out and not have a big drop-off. So, but obviously you have the dynamic ability of AJ, and John has a little bit of that too, in terms of just being able to attack and make plays. And he's taken advantage of those opportunities.
Donnie and Joe.
I'm curious about Noah Winter. Earlier, before the season, you said that freshmen tend to ride the roller coaster in terms of their consistency, and that's been true of him as well. But what can you say about the way he's matured and progressed throughout the season, and how different he is?
Yeah, I mean, he's figuring it out on the defensive end. He's still got work to do in ball screen coverage at times, and I think his ability on offensive end, he shoots it well, he passes it well, he's got a great feel for the game. Defensively, still learning, and he's going to get bigger and stronger as time goes on. But what I've noticed all along, or knew right away with him, was how he competes. He'll battle for rebounds, he'll rip things away, he's got a little edge to him, which is good. So it makes up for what he lacks in maybe in weight and strength right now. That'll come in time, but you get a 7-footer that shoots the ball like that, it's a pretty good weapon. The ball comes off his hands as much like Connor's does. So it's, like I said, that's part of the whole uniqueness of this team, is the depth and the different pieces we have.
Jim.
Greg, the more successful you guys are, the longer you stay atop the Big Ten standings, the bigger the target becomes on you. Do you like your team's ability to be able to handle that?
We've talked about that, and they understand that we're not even halfway through the league schedule yet, and they understand that you can't let success change you in terms of how you approach every day and how you work and do that. And it doesn't take much to remind them about last year, so and they have their goals are big. Their goals are big. So our job is to keep challenging them and pointing out the things that we have to get better at and hold them accountable to it, and you keep reminding them about, well, if you want to do what you said you want to do and what we've talked about, we got to continue to get better. So as long as you can't get complacent, and I think that's the nice thing about having the depth that we have. Our practices, they get after it pretty good. I mean, to a degree where I've got to kind of not separate them, but tap the brakes a little bit. So, which is good. I want them with an edge. I want them with a little chip on their shoulder.
A question in the back. Go ahead, please.
Yeah.
Prior to this season, you guys were 4-11 in your last 15 against Michigan State. This season, you come in, sweep the season series, and don't even trail for a minute. What does that say about this group, and what does that mean? Have such success over a scoring program like that?
I mean, we've had great games over the years. I mean, I don't know if I have to repeat, but I have the utmost respect for Coach Izzo. He's been awesome to me. He's been a mentor-like person for me. I talked to him Monday after they played in Maryland. He's one of his good friends that played football here from Iron Mountain. Bob Lanzi had passed away on Saturday, and called him to tell him. Like I said, I have great respect for Tom and for his program and what he's done for that long. I mean, the day he retires, or whenever that, hopefully it's not for a long, long time, it's going to be a sad day for college basketball. It's going to be a bad day for college basketball, because he is old school. I love that about him. The toughness of it, love that about him. But yet he genuinely cares, and I always judge people by how they treat me. And he's always treated me with first-class respect and willing to help, answer the phone any time of the day or night. So we knew we were going to get a well-prepared team tonight. Like I told him after the game, it's one of the best we played all year. We were pretty good from start to finish. So I said, it's a great series. We've had great games. There's been times when they've knocked us around, and there's times where we've been able to get the upper hand. So I said that what makes this league really special, and obviously go through the years of Wisconsin and Michigan State, we've had great battles.
Let's do two more for Coach right here and on the stage then.
Coach, congratulations on winning 100 and tonight winning 101. And Tyler also earned his 100th win tonight as well. Would you just speak about the emotions of him coming back to give it a run with the guys again? And Chucky spoke about how special he felt the team was. Would you speak about Tyler Wahl's emotions tonight, please?
Yeah, I think that was, it was what we had talked about back in the spring when he was trying to, what do I do? And I said to Tyler, here's one thing. You got a chance to be the only player in Wisconsin history to win 3 Big Ten championships. So that's something that I think resonated with him. And hey, you're going to play with a more experienced team. We've got good players coming. We'll be better, but we need you. So they doused me with water the other night up in Minnesota when I hit 100. We got him tonight. We got him. I guess some of it got on me, but the whole coaching staff, I went in and let everybody know it was 100 for Tyler in his career. So which is awesome. I mean, that's a lot of hard work and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on the floor to get that type of success.
Final question on the stage, please.
When AJ's playing at the level like he is right now and continues to have success, how do you find ways to continue to fine-tune his game or continue to push him, or do you even have to do that?
No, he's really motivated, and I think it goes back to why he chose to come here, because he wanted the coaching and the teaching and how we could help improve his game. Quite frankly, I don't know if I called much for him tonight. He kind of got it organically. Maybe it's things that we did call got shut off where it wasn't even. But so he just finds ways, and I think that's the unique part about this group. They share the ball, they move it. We don't get, for the most part, we didn't get stagnant offensively. We kept moving, and you become, and then he picked his spots, and he knows where the basket is. But I don't have to worry about that. I have to worry about take care of all these other little things that we help him get better with. But finding the basket is not a weakness of his.
Okay, thanks.